Dear friends, welcome to Know Thyself YouTube Channel. Good morning. Hope you're all staying safe and keeping well. I sincerely thank all of you who have subscribed to this channel and follow the channel. If you find the contents of the videos uploaded in this channel useful, please subscribe to this channel and click the notification or the bell icon so that you can be notified when a video is uploaded. Kindly share the videos with others or in the internet. In the last episode of Know Your Mind segment, we clarified how unconscious emotions affect our conscious behaviors and actions. In this episode, we elaborate on how we become conscious of the signals from our unconscious emotions and how they become conscious feelings. Decades of research in neurobiology and recent developments in brain imaging technology seem to suggest that unconscious processes that regulate emotions could have created the conscious processes that help you to experience conscious feelings. Hence, your conscious mind becomes aware of the signals from your unconscious emotions when unconscious emotional arousal activates conscious feelings within the brain. This allows you to step into the hidden world of conscious feelings, the mysterious and subjective process that leaves you when you go to sleep and magically reappears when you wake up from sleep. However, the unconscious emotions are always present in the unconscious level of your mind and appear in dreams when your conscious mind sleeps. This fact clearly indicates that unconscious emotions and conscious feelings are different from each other, even though the former triggers the emergence of the latter. We saw in the last episode that unconscious emotions can be observed publicly through unconscious body language and temperamental biases in the personal sphere and unconscious group behaviors in the social sphere. However, conscious feelings remain subjective and private mental experience of the unconscious emotions in the conscious mind. Though conscious feelings are subjective and private, they help you to move beyond programmed unconscious behaviors, explore consciously your current challenge, give it the clarity needed to understand it in all its aspects, look for new ways of coping with it, and design right solutions which are not within the purview of unconscious mind and unconscious emotions. When we speak about unconscious emotions and conscious feelings, we must keep in mind that both are related to and emerge from the self, the reality often indicated by the first person singular pronoun I, which philosophers, psychologists, and theologians have attempted to define over the years. This self or the I has not only the capacity to know something, but also the ability to know the self or the I, which is doing the act of knowing. Now, the question arises as to who is this I or the self who is doing every knowing and feeling? When we reflect on the reality of the self or the I, we experience it in three stages, all of which have biological and neurobiological basis. We briefly consider each. The earliest traces of the self can be noticed in the body-brain communication regarding the internal management of the body's organ systems. The body and the brain constantly communicate about what is happening in different organ systems and how their diverse activities are coordinated and managed to ensure the proper functioning of the whole body. At this stage, Practically all interactive functioning of the organ systems such as circulation, respiration and the like, and all other innate processes within the body are auto-managed. Damasio, a neurobiologist, calls that which auto-manages the complicated internal mechanism of the body with the help of the brain and the central nervous system as the proto-self, which belongs to the realm of the unconscious. It is comparable to the personal unconscious of Carl Jung. The second stage of the self, a more developed one, is experienced when an organism begins exploring the constantly shifting external environment, connecting to it and mapping what is encountered out there using sensory and motor functions. Damasio calls the second stage of the self as core consciousness, which also belongs to the realm of the unconscious. At this stage, what an organism experiences are images and non-verbal account of objects the organism confronts in a series of successive instants. This sphere of organism's encounter with the external world is initial, foundational, basic, pre-conscious and preconceptual. This sphere of experience is shared by an organism with every other organism in this world. It is the sphere wherein everything is experienced in relation to the present. It is the realm in which unconscious emotions are experienced in the brain when the organism reacts to the external stimuli relating to what is currently happening. This realm wherein an organism encounters the external world and other organisms and experiences unconscious emotions is referred to by some thinkers as the life world, which is comparable to the collective unconscious of Carl Jung. The third stage of the self, which Damasio calls extended consciousness, is the realm of the conscious mind, capable of moving beyond the present and extending itself to the past and the future. Relying on the memory provided by the subconscious and unconscious levels of the mind, the conscious mind, using the power of intelligence and analysis, can profit from the past while planning for the future through anticipation. It is in this final stage of the self, in the level of the conscious mind, conscious feelings are experienced as the subjective and private experiences of the self triggered by the unconscious emotions that originate in the unconscious mind. We will continue our analysis of the relation between conscious mind and the unconscious mind in the next video. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed until we see you again with another video.